views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay. In your lane. What we said? Stay. In your lane. What I said?
Stay.
Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, 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 set, goes. Cause we staying on our lane. Staying on our lane. Staying, 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 staying on our lane. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another amazing episode of Stay in Your Lane. I'm your host, Samanta Harmond, a.k.a. the Spicy Jamaican Girl. So, if you haven't checked out before I go dive into it, because today we have we have guests with us, so right? Yes, somebody is in here in the studio that I'm going to introduce very, very soon. So before we get right into that, there's an episode that got released today, and you don't want to miss that. You want to go over to the Instagram at stay_in_your_lane_podcast. Go straight in the bio, click on that link, and click on the link that say playlist, and it would carry you straight to the YouTube with all the recent episode that has been released, all the past episode that has been released, and you can right there just have a jolly merry time. Whatever you're doing, just let it play and listen. You can pick, choose, and refuse. But the first one that's gonna pop up is an episode with that said 3 different sides of the stories. So you want to go and listen to that. It's with Al and Yaman. We did talk about a lot, and I think it's very insightful. So check that out on YouTube, or if you want to go straight to YouTube, it's SLAOESSEX, and also on Spotify, SLAOESSEX, and search for Stay in Your Lane. So with no over ado, okay guys, I hope you guys is doing amazing. It's Monday. Yes, but you already know you'll be getting this episode on Thursday. All right, so today I have a handsome gentleman with me in the studio. My mic is a bit loud. I can very much hear it. I'm going to let him do the honors in introducing himself. So hello. Can you go ahead and let everyone know what's your name and who you are?
Okay. Hello, everybody.
I need a drum roll. Boom. There you go. The stage is yours.
Let's say that. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Razie'l O'Neally. I'm currently a sophomore at Essex County High School, and I'm a communications and marketing major, and I'm trying to be on a path of wealthiness and give back to my community and everybody else that helped me. So I came on this podcast today to just talk about how to stay in your lane and how to really just build a mindset of just staying focused. And yes, it's distractions out there, but just stay on your path and stay in your lane and just continue pushing towards your goals.
I love that. That was just an amazing introduction. You want to know what's so funny? You said your major is communication and marketing.
Yes.
You know, when I came here at Essex County, I was looking for, because I used to do, I do marketing, fundraising for nonprofits organization. I went to the business department looking for marketing, and they didn't have a major that's just marketing only. Mm-hmm. They only have where you can only do just a class on entrepreneurship or marketing, and that's it. And I'm like, I found out about me because I have a young lady that just graduated. She came on the podcast twice. She did media and communication. So I think I'm gonna come back and get that degree because that's the field. I'm in finance. I'm studying finance right now. That's the work that I do. But media and communication is my thing. It gets me excited.
It's fine. It's tough. Like
Yeah.
everything, like media. When it comes down to media, it really like the classes I take right now. I take like audio production, and right now I take audio production. And last year I was taking film writing, and it was another one, and screenwriting. And it was like teaching you like all the ways of like different type of media. Like when it comes down to movies, with screenwriting, like how you could be like a producer and a writer making your own little script of a movie. And then when it came down to filmmaking, it was like you doing your pitch deck and how you want your media platform to be and how you set it up and everything like that. So it really goes in depth, really like how you want to carry that career of being like a media type of person.
Oh, I love that. Guys, that is so interesting, right? And I think you have so much passion in when you're speaking it, so that's good. But yeah, I think I don't think I'm going to take on that degree. I may need to do the next 2 years and pay out of pocket, but I think that's the field. So
Yeah.
I have to ask you, how are you doing today?
I'm doing it. Like I'm just chilling, honestly. It's like a Monday. Nothing really be going on that Monday, but today I'm just chilling. Like I'm not on no like hyper or nothing like that. I'm just relaxing.
You're relaxed?
Yeah.
Is it your first time in an interview, taking on a podcast?
I've been on a podcast before, and I used to be like on a radio station, so I used to talk to like everybody in my hometown. So it's not my first time. It's just I just take it as like this is your chance to really get your voice out and really like talk to the people for real.
I love that. I love how you put it. This is your chance to get your voice out and really talk to the people and just present yourself. So the big question, of course, what does stay in your lane mean to you?
Stay in my lane mean to me?
Yes.
Okay. So if you think about it like this, it's a whole lot of stuff going on in this world, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you really gotta stay focused to your goals. Like I said, your goals and your passion, where it's gonna be a lot of distractions. Don't get me wrong. Like college, for example, with the girls, the parties, and like all this other stuff. But remember what you're here. You're here to get your degree, and you're here to network with a lot of people. So later on down the line in life, you already got like a whole system of networking, like who you know and stuff like that. So you may not know, you might need a favor from that person, and now you got the person to do that favor for because you on network with them. But back to the question.
Yes. That's fine.
I mean, drifted off. My bad.
Let's go. That's fine. It's gonna tie it into everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically, you just wanna just stay focused on what you need to get done. Like, do not let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody drift you away. Like, just pay attention to what you got going on. Like, yes, you might see somebody probably not going to necessarily say that they're doing better than you, but I would say that you may see they're being blessed. They like got a lot of blessings coming towards them. Don't take that as something bad, like you're not doing enough. Just know that, everybody got their own paths and everybody move at their own pace. So you just gotta stay focused and just continue riding your wave. Like, it's okay. It's literally okay. You don't gotta worry about nobody else. Just worry about yourself, and it's gonna come to you. Your blessings gonna come.
Worry about yourself. So you see how many meaning he put to what does stay in his lane mean to him? And as I always say to everyone out there, when it comes to your meaning going to be yours, right? And how you actually tailor it to your life. Because at the end of the day, as you just said, it's about your life, what you are doing, and not focusing on what somebody else doing outside.
Exactly.
All right. So stay in your lane, meaning like staying narrow, focused on your dreams and your goals, but also building connection while you're on that lane.
Heavy on connections.
And making sure that later on it's You never know. It's going to be beneficial.
Exactly.
I like that mindset. How did you develop that mindset?
Well, at a young age, I just went. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to travel dump, but
I want to ask if you want to go into it, you can go. Let us know. That's what it's about. That's what the platform is about. Share your voice, your story.
all right, bet. So basically, when I was young, like my mom, like we've been through a lot, honestly. Like with moving to different homes all over the place. Like I never been like necessarily in a shelter, but like we never been in like a permanent home. Like we always like where I'm from upstate New York, Rochester. So it's crazy up there. So and my mom would have me at a young age. I think she had me like her senior year of high school. So yeah, so we've been bouncing all over the place, and I don't seen some stuff because the dudes she used to talk to, it used to be crazy. Like they just like they wasn't really good for her. So I seen a lot of stuff, and it just was building me as a character. Like, yeah, that's what I don't need to be. This is how I need to be as a man. And then it also showed me like it also make me became open minded because I also dealt with like other stuff than with my mom. Like I dealt with like best friends trying to harm themselves and friends fighting friends and stuff, and it just been like, y'all gotta stop it. Like we gotta stay focused on what we on this earth to really do. Like we all got a purpose, and we can't be trying to fight another person or be trying to talk to a person that we know that's not good for us.
So you saying that the person that your mom that was not good for your mom, I'd put you guys in a lot of difficult situation.
Yeah.
That wasn't healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't let that influence the factor of how you actually grew up, right? As I say.
Mm-mm.
So what molded you to want to say like, because many people, many kids, you know, their environment is what really grow them up. Mm-hmm. And some of them become like victim of what happened to them. Oh, I grew up like this. This is all that I used to when it comes, whether it's that violence, whether it's that good living. Or for you, what motivated you at such a young age to want to say, I don't want to do what he's doing. This situation that I am in, I don't want to be, because he's the role model, I would say, like, because he's the man, right, in the family. You don't want to be like him. You want better as a young man.
Right. So my thing that changed me to be better is I looked at my uncles. My uncles was always go-getters. They was always making money. They never, like, treated their woman the wrong way, and they always had the mindset of just, like, don't be lazy, and like also like go make your money, go get that bread.
Okay.
And that's what changed in me too. Like I was like, I'm looking at, okay, this is the bad example that you don't want to be, and you look at your uncles, this is the good example that you want to be. Like this is who you want to follow, because when you going down their path is nothing but blessings. This path is just gonna give you hell.
Yeah.
So that's
okay. So that's good. You draw inspiration, motivation from your from different areas of your life. So with you, so that's you grow. You see, you grew up in New York. Mm-hmm. You went to like middle school, high school.
Through elementary all the way up to high school.
So where do you reside now? Jersey. Mm-hmm. When did you move to Jersey?
Last year.
What caused that move?
So I do track and field. So, So I had to get right because I wanted to go to Albany State University, but they denied me because of my GPA. So I was like, I need to go somewhere that's gonna have track and field and also gonna boost my GPA. So my coach hooked me up and told me about Newark, New Jersey, and then about Essex County College. So I came here. And I was with the team and stuff like that. And then also the classes wasn't that bad. And I didn't think the school was that bad. I actually think the school actually helped in a lot of ways, since it was my first time actually being on my own and coming to a different state entirely.
So you moved on your own to here in New Jersey?
Correct.
And you're in Newark? Mm-hmm. No family?
Nope.
No friend?
I got friends, but like it's not like they all be doing their own thing, and then I be booked up too. So it'd be hard to connect with them for real.
So are they friends that you made on campus when you came here?
Mm-hmm.
But before, you just came here with a goal and a dream of what you want.
Literally.
And you're going to go after it.
Of course.
What made you go in the track and field?
I tried all the sports. I ain't gonna lie. I did basketball. I wasn't too good in basketball. I was kind of short. I ain't gonna lie. You know, short king.
You were kind of what?
Short. I was a short king.
You wasn't. Wait, Steph Curry is what's his height? Because he be looking short against LeBron James and Green and all of them. Isn't he like 5'6" or 5'7"?
No, he's taller than that. He's like
Really?
6 foot. I think Steph Curry like 6 foot or at least 5'10", 5'11".
What are you?
I'm only 5'8".
Oh, okay, all right. So it didn't work out.
No,
All
it
right.
didn't. So I tried football. My team kept losing, so that just demotivated me. That just it was over. So
Okay.
then I did soccer. I was good at it, but then I was like, I just didn't feel the passion for it. And then I ain't gonna lie, this might be wild, but I did cheerleading. But I was just the dude that was just holding the girls up for real.
You look like a cheer. You look like a spotter.
Yeah, I was just spotting the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it, but dealing with girls, and I was the only boy in the team, it was so much drama, and I just like, yeah, I can't do that one.
No, you didn't find a girlfriend on the team?
It was too many.
It was too many girls.
Yeah, it was too many girls because it wasn't even like, yeah, I can try to find a girlfriend, but they all wanted me, so not even trying to be on no cocky stuff.
Okay, all right. He's saying he's a face boy. He got motion, okay?
Literally.
Okay.
But
So you changed from that and then went and tried out track and field.
yeah, and I was dominating like throughout that whole year. Like when I first got in there, I was winning all my races. I would either come in first or second, but majority of the time I was in first. So I was winning all my races. And then the more grade levels, like sophomore year, I went up. I started to really like it. I'm like, okay. At first I was running for fun, but now I'm like, okay, I'm getting competitive at this now.
Yeah.
So then that's when I got to like sectionals, and then I'm like, okay, that was like my first track meet that I ever really cared about, and I really lost. So I'm like, okay, that gave the push for junior year. Junior year is when I was able to go to states. Mm-hmm. So then I'm like, oh, I just made it to states, so ain't no other sport I want to do but track. Then
Wow.
the senior year, that's when I literally, that whole entire summer, like pre-senior year, I was grinding, I was getting faster, I was working out, and then after that whole time, I was able to be sectionals champion. I got to go to states, and I placed third in states. So I was like, oh yeah, track is what I need to do. This the sport for me.
That's good. So you find your lane in other way. You find your passion
Literally.
through trying different things and seeing what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what made you choose media communication as your major?
What made me choose media communication?
Yeah, and not like in the field, because I know like many athletes, they go into like this
Thought they just paid.
physical therapy and in like sports. Analytical.
Yeah, they be doing all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, trying to be athletic trainer and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, what made me get to media and communications was first, before I even came to college, I was very known in school because I used to talk a lot, and I made sure that I made a lot of connections. So I used to be like the mascot for the school. I used to be the spokesperson for the school. I was also the morning announcement, so I would just tell them like everything that's going on. So I was very known, like, and very outspoken. So it was like I'm very good communicating with people, and I'm a social butterfly for real. So
Love it.
I was like, I might as well get into a field where I could spread my voice and make some money out of it too.
That's good, and I love that you chose a field where I could see that you have a passion for it, like you enjoy it. So I know after here, it won't be but maybe if you need to pursue a bachelor in it, you already know where you're going, and this is where you want to be at.
Yeah.
So what drives your passion?
What drives my passion?
Yes.
Well, what drives my passion is It's really simple, honestly. Is I want to be wealthy. Like, I don't want to be rich, but I want to be wealthy where I'm financially free, mentally stable. Everything is taken care of with my family, like my immediate family. And then I just want to give back to the people. And then I just want to see me do something, be something that people could look at me and be like, oh yeah, I want to follow down his path. Like, I want to be not exactly like him, but I want to be where he at in life. So that's what's really driving me right now. So even on them days that I don't want to do it, I still do it.
I love that. So how do you stay focused with you doing track and also with school, your extra curriculum? How are you able to stay focused?
Well, it's mainly because with track, I just know, like, I got to stay focused because that's the only way how I'm going to drop that time down to get to the school I want to get to. And then with my academics, I had a goal because, like I said, before I came to Essex, my GPA was low. I'll be honest, I had a 2.2 GPA. It was terrible.
What were you doing?
Oh, gosh. During the quarantine, I'm a quarantine baby. Oh, Lord.
You're not a quarantine baby.
I was a quarantine baby. Nah. I was just, I wasn't really, I wouldn't say I wasn't that focused. Like, I was dealing with just trying to fit in. And then after that, I was trying to, I got my first heartbreak in high school. And then it was just all over the place. Like, I was trying to figure myself out for real.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm only 19.
Okay, you're still young. Just a teenager. Got a lot of life ahead of you. So in 2020, yeah, because I think 2020 took so many years away from us. And so it's like, so what do you mean you were trying to fit in?
Fit in, like, I was trying to talk to, I don't know, like, before I was calling them popular kids, but then I was like, bro, they not even, they human just like me. Like, it ain't no really social class to this. It's really like, it's really like we really the same, so I need to be myself. And then the other ways I was trying to fit in, like, I was trying to basically be the class clown in a way, trying to get everybody to laugh and stuff. But then I realized, like, how is this benefiting me? They still getting good grades. They laughing at me. I'm entertaining them, and I'm slacking.
And you're slacking.
Exactly.
So you felt a sense of, you didn't have a sense of belonging. You just wanted to feel like you were welcome in the crowd.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. But then you ended up, how did you, like, figure out yourself, like, this is not you?
Right. I was like, it's not me. I don't need to be doing all the mischievous things just to get people to laugh. Like, I can get people to laugh just being myself for real. And then I was also realizing them grades dropping, and I need them grades to be up to graduate to hit that stage. So I'm like, let me really lock in. So I was just changed it. And then also it was just like, I'm like, is this really gonna, like, if I keep going on this path of not being focused and just slacking off being a class clown, is this gonna get me to being wealthy? And is this also living up to what my uncle's doing, how they're making money and stuff, and how they not doing none of this bad stuff like what I'm doing. Like, I'm just over here making a fool out of myself, and it's ruining my image.
So do you think, okay, let me look at the time. Time is just going. Ooh, time
damn,
waits on no man. I'm looking at the time like, whoa. So do you think that with what you faced in school, do you think it's like a common things that happen with students in school that they try to fit in?
Yes.
Just to feel like they're welcome in a space? And why do you think that happened?
I do think that for, like, majority of kids, like, if they just came from a school where they just wasn't, where they was either they wasn't really in there, like, they wasn't even getting talked to that much, or if they was, but now they at a different school, so now it's like they gotta try to fit in with them people at the different school now. So I do feel like that's the reason why. And then, it also be at home too. A lot of people don't get that attention at home, so they try to figure out ways to get attention. So they choose school, and that's when I was like, that's why it's like you gotta really change your mindset on that. Like, I understand you're not getting attention, but you could get attention in good ways instead of the bad ways.
I think it's more of you hit the nail on the head. They maybe not feeling love at home, right? Because you learn many habits from home and then at school. So if you're feeling lack of love and you're not believing in yourself, you feel like you're not enough, then you try to find that in different spaces. And I think in the real world, because in school it's totally different. In college too, I think it is. But in the real world, we see on social media, right? Many people still have that high school childhood tendency of wanting to fit in, right? When it comes to social media, everybody want to do what the popular person is doing, or everybody try to do some outlandish things just to go viral and stuff. And I feel like it's out of people just trying to find some purpose. They're not self-aware. They lack some type of love within, and that trauma that they're still working on, so they don't really know who they are. So they get that validation from like other people outside. Right. So do you think now that you're 19, how do you think social media affects the youth?
I think social media affects the kids by it, just like you said, it make them want to do the craziest stuff. Like, that they be going on there, like going on campus and interviewing people, and just throw the camera right in their face. Yeah, like, but just to go viral and stuff like that. And it's like, you don't necessarily need to do that stuff to go viral.
Okay, I like that. So I have to ask you, so what are some common distractions that you think pull people out of their lane?
For both,
or for you, and then you can put it in abroad.
Okay. For me, when I first touched down, it was the girls.
The girls?
Yeah, the girls. Yeah, it was the girls.
Okay.
It was the girls. It was the parties, and then the other thing would be like, I just wanted to do almost everything. So I was just trying to get a feel of everything. So that's why I feel like
that's how you end up getting your heart broken?
Yeah, in a way.
You had a girl and then you were distracted with others?
Yeah.
Okay, but you end up learning. Okay, life lesson. Go ahead, continue. Okay. So you had to, the first heartbreak, how did that feel?
It felt like,
how it felt?
Okay. It felt like, I don't know what it's like. It felt like a big hole, a big just void in your heart. Like, it just feels so dark. Like, it feels like all the love, passion, emotion for that person has just crumbled. Like, it's just faded. Where it's not going to say faded, but it's like, dang, it just turned into, like, depression for real.
Yes, I was going to ask you that. Were you, did you stop eating? Did you feel like, oh, my God, I don't know if I can continue?
That was the first thing. I did stop eating. I stopped eating. Like, I was not eating for, like, a whole 2 weeks straight. And I was like, dang, I didn't feel like it. And then when I did eat, I was like, I thought it was only in the movies, but, like, I was eating ice cream. I'm like, yo.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, like, I'm literally just tearing down a whole box of ice cream. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm really sad. And then when I was in school, it was just like, oh, my gosh, because I kept seeing the person every day. So I'm like, that was like, dang, that just kept making my heart drop because I'm like, yo, I have to keep seeing the person that just broke my heart. So it's like, oh, my God.
So how did you regain back your power?
I realized, like,
confident?
There's other fishes in the sea, and it's just me. Like, I gotta understand, like, it's all these other beautiful and unique women in this world. So I can't let one heartbreak. I can't let one heartbreak or one little relationship go just affect my character for my whole entire life. So I was like, I started getting back in the field, and I started talking to girls, and I was filling them out. And I'm just, right now, I'm chilling. I'm just seeing how, I'm just seeing everybody's mindset, because I think right now my type has changed. Like, it's changed to the point where I'm trying to see what your mind, like what's your intellect, than just going off of my physical appearance. Like, everybody got a butt, everybody got boobs, but what's your mind like? Because I can't be with a girl that's a slow. Because, like, if I'm going to be financially wealthy, you can't be slow and don't know how to count money and stuff.
You need a woman, you need a young lady that's going to stimulate your mind.
Yeah.
Right? So you need more than just physical attraction. You need that intellectual. And I think that's a good thing, right? Because these days, many people, they just go after the look. Oh, my gosh, she's a baddie. She look good.
Literally.
But what is in that brain? Like, what does she really stand for? You understand? Is she just like a little... Mochas, as what we would say.
That's what I was saying.
Or is she a young lady that really have something, that she has plans?
Right.
You understand? She can help you maybe when you need some advice in some way. She can help you to actually work through things and figure out things. And I think that's very healthy of you, because you're just 19. And a lot of young men in their 20s or even 30s, they're still going after the booty. They're still going after the pretty face, and they're just going through one to the next, and then yet still they're still left feeling empty.
Exactly.
Right? It's just like they get that, and it's like nothing to it.
Exactly. It's not like they not helping them. Like, if the girl not helping me elevate, don't want her.
I love that.
I dealt with that last year.
You know, they said the first cut is the deepest. So I'm happy you found back your voice. Congratulations on that, because I know heartbreak. I got my heart broken before, and it was very hard. It took, I felt like my identity was gone. I was this happy girl, like always. And then that was taken away. I become very hard in my heart, like... And I had to really relearn myself and understand that when it comes to life, there is more to it. And you can't really shun yourself away from really living. You understand? So don't, suppress your emotions. Sometimes it's very hard.
It is.
But, don't suppress it. Embrace it, because then you want to be able to be old, right? You want to be able to... give. You want to be able to be happy. You don't want that negative energy and that resentment really drown you, because it's gonna make you feel bitter and feels like then you're gonna rub it off on the next person.
Yeah, it just turned into hatred.
Yes.
It just turned the negative energy just gonna turn into hatred. You're just gonna hate the other person. That's why you do want to let them emotions out, but then after that, you want to really, while you let them emotions out, you want to rebuild yourself up to be confident and be happy once again.
Young men out there, that's the way to go. And young ladies, you heard what he said. His type is, okay?
And they got to cook too.
Got to learn to cook. And he's not only talking rice and peas and oxtail, okay? Because he's not Jamaican, but he loves Jamaican food.
Who not Jamaican?
You American.
I'm Jamaican. Like, I'm from we from St. Elizabeth.
He's like my brother. Which Jamaican? But in my closing, time is really going out on us. I love conversation like this. I think I'm going to ask you like 2 more things from here, and then we're going to wrap up. We may do a part 2 of continuation, because this is what happened when I have guests come and sit down on their platform, and they want to share their voice. They have so much to share, their story. You never know who it can inspire. You understand? So I love that. But being an athlete, right, I really have to ask you this. How do you strategize and help? Let me rephrase that. How do you strategize and maintain your unique voice in such a competitive field that you're in currently?
I'm not gonna lie. When I'm on that track, I be talking a lot of junk. I be talking a lot
to the other competitor.
You gotta get in their head. You gotta You gotta get in the head. But then after, like, I'd be like, all right, good race. But before that race, I'd be talking a lot of junk. But I just use my voice because I just be like, I still got a voice, so I still got to use it. So I mainly, like, when it comes to track, I use my voice to, like, get to know other players and then also get to know the coaches just in case I might want to go to their school.
Okay. But you continue being your competitive self, but also open arms and want to build connection.
Yep.
I like that. So that's a very great strategy and keep you up there, not shrinking yourself. So I really love that. So what would you say is your biggest challenge you face?
Right now in life, we're in track and field.
Both.
Okay. Track and field, the challenge I'm facing right now is gaining weight because I love to eat. So
okay,
I have to get, because over the summer I was working out here and there, but I wasn't working out like that. So I got to get back in shape and I got to stop eating so much. Like, since I've been here, y'all have good food. No funny. Like,
over here in Newark, they have good food.
A lot of good
I'm
restaurants.
Jamaican. I love my Jamaican food, but
what?
Okay. I love my Jamaican food and I love seafood and I love me some Italian food too.
You gotta lock in. They got a seafood boy over here too.
Yeah.
You gotta lock in. You gotta tune into that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just eating for me right now for track and field. And my challenge right now for just in life is I'm a big procrastinator. And it's like sometimes it begins to the point where sometimes I be having to do some work or do something. Literally, I be doing stuff at the last minute, like something that's due in an hour. But yeah, honestly, other than that, it be basically, it be just like, other than that, I don't have no other challenges. Dang, it's dead.
I think procrastination it's so common, and I will be lying if I'm on here as I always and tell you guys that I don't be procrastinating. That's what happened to me last night with my project that I had. I was supposed to do it so long ago for my presentation and I always procrastinate for the last minute because it gives me that drive, and I myself is working on that because I feel like it's not healthy. It put that extra stress on you, and it kind of leave limit room for you to make mistakes, for you to correct it, because you have such a short span of time. So I do believe procrastination it's a little.
That's my enemy.
It's definitely an enemy, and fear. It's creep up with it like it's sisters. You know, like right there behind it. So, how are you working on it?
How I'm working on it, I'm just like, I might as well just get through it. I think about it like this. When you about to procrastinate on something, just be like, I could get it done today. Just if I do it right now, I could get it done right now.
Okay, I love that. So, how can listener apply your insight or story to their life?
You just, what I said here, you take bits that you feel like you can apply to your life, and you just put it in your life. Like, and don't put it as how I think of it. Put it as how you think of it and how you would follow it. Like, because everybody have their different own types of perspectives and thoughts. So have what I say here be like your own, turn it into your own thought and have it go into your everyday life on how you want it to happen, how you want it to be.
I love that. So if you know somebody that is like struggling to really like find them lane, like what advice would you give them?
And then struggling to find their lane?
Yeah.
What can I do?
Struggling to find themselves. You say you went through it. Like, what's one thing that
you gotta? I would say if you're struggling to find yourself first, you gotta really like sit down. Like, I know some people don't like to sit in their thoughts, but you really got to sometimes really sit down and really think about it and really think about, like, what used to make you happy and what can you do now to bring back that happy person, and just really got to try stuff out like how I do. Like, literally, I think yesterday I went to Walmart, bought a fishing pole, and went fishing, and I liked it.
You went fishing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. I never did that here.
It's easy.
Really?
Easy. And
where did you go?
I don't know. I just put on the maps like a lake or a river, and they just showed me, and I just went there.
And then you just went there.
Mm-hmm.
You caught any fish?
No.
No.
My pole was acting weird. I think my bait was too big for where I was at because the water contaminated. So I don't think it was like big fish there. I think it was like little tiny fish.
Okay, I love that. Okay, at least you're trying something new, so that's good. So if you could challenge or rewrite one societal so-called rules, what would that be? Like for example, like they said everyone have to get a 95, right? We got to go to college to make a degree, or like what rules of society norms that they try to place on us? If you could rewrite one,
I would take out the. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people gonna agree with me, but I got to. I would take out of the everybody got a pass.
Everybody what?
I mean, not everybody got a pass. Everybody, no child left behind, because that rule, if the person is struggling, you really have to let them stay back to grade and really help them understand. Because you cannot, all the government want to do is they just going to have your child keep going forward and forward and just put them in the statistics of them not graduating, and they just either working that 9 to 5 and just being in a rat race, or they're going to be getting put in jail. Like, that's the one thing that that's the one thing that I would want to have changed. And then the other, what was the other one that I just said? Lord. The other one would be, take away the state tests and stuff like that. I feel like no kid should have to deal with state tests.
Okay.
Because I feel like all that criteria that you got to learn and crunch down in your head, and you got multiple state tests, that's a lot of stress already, where you already got a finals for the class that you take. So it's pointless on taking 2 finals that the other one they don't even really care for real. Like the state test, they really don't care. They just want to have it just to have it.
Okay, so I think you need to write a letter and send it in to the government. That would be very good, because students of the game, you do have a voice, and I think that's a very good point that you have there, Stan. So, what for the next generation, like, right? What legacy do you want left behind?
I want to leave the legacy of everybody don't have to follow they don't have to follow behind their parents, and they have their own path where they can drift out and still get to the path of having money in their pockets and having money in their pockets, being financially wealthy and happy without having to follow the norm of when you graduate, go to college. Because some people, honestly, they don't necessarily, for some people, I know it's like they don't necessarily know what they want to do, and they only go to college because at homes everybody pushed to go to college, but there's other options out there instead of just going to college to get to a wealthy life.
Okay. And I totally thank you for that. I agree on that. Whatever your choice is, your direction, it's theirs. There's a lot of avenue to success, and it all depends on what your lane look like in getting there and focusing on that. So what's one quote that you live by?
One quote I live by?
Yes. Or your favorite quote?
I'll be having my own quotes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Go ahead.
My quote is I actually got it on my arm. I got it a tattoo. Everything happens for a reason, rather good or bad, and also stay focused and stay focused and go for what you believe in, or go for what you go for your goals. So that's how it be.
I love that. So my favorite quote is, hold on, guys. My phone just died right in the middle.
Dang.
So let me just put my phone
On the charger
real quick. We were put this up for 45 minutes. So my favorite quote is, that's a great quote. You said, you only have one life. That's what he said?
No, everything happens for a reason, rather good or bad.
Everything happened for a reason, rather good and bad. And I agree on that. You understand. My favorite quote is, start unknown, finish unforgettable. And with that note, I want to say thank you so much for coming on today. It was great getting some insight about you. How are you feeling? How was it? Any question that you want to ask me?
Well, I just want to say to you, Samantha, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be on the show and spreading my voice out there. And I'm definitely down for a part 2. And the other thing is, what was the other thing? Dang, I got a short-term memory loss. My bad. Oh, the other thing is, y'all just like I said before, whatever y'all find interesting or y'all want to take out this podcast that I said, y'all can do that. And just like I said, just put it in your own perspective and apply it to your life. That's all. But y'all just stay focused. Don't let nobody take you out your character. Don't let nobody take you out your lane. Like, just keep grinding, and you're going to get what you want to be. Just like, if nobody believe in you, believe in yourself, because you only got one life, so you might as well make the best out of it as much as you can, honestly.
I love that. You see, those are your final word of wisdom. And everything is said, I second that. So here on our Stay in Your Lane podcast, as you know, you come on, you share your story. It's all about motivating, right? You have a voice, reclaimed it, or use it to try to help somebody else. There is a lot going on out there. I think people definitely gravitate to a lot of gossiping and things like that more. This podcast is about self-awareness and sharing your story and try to motivate others. You said a key point that really struck with me, because I actually put it in my speech for something that's coming up, for my passion that's coming up. And I said, I've met a lot of young men and women that's still searching for a belonging. They feel like they don't belong. They don't know what they want to do. They haven't figured out themselves yet. And a part of my platform is wanting to help others to do that. Because I know what it feels like to shrink yourself, to feel voiceless. And it's like you don't know where to turn. And sometimes you may have 3-4 person that's trying to help you, but you haven't really gravitated to them. And maybe sometime a stranger or somebody else can unlock something within yourself, within your mind, and then that's what helps you to wake up. So I want to say thank you so much for the motivation. Thank you for coming on. And we definitely cannot go in on a part 2. We are 46 minutes in, 15 minutes over, but it's worth it. So I want to say thank you all for listening. My name is Samanta Harmond, and go ahead and let them know your name.
Everybody, again, it's Razie'l O'Neally, a big upstate. And yeah, I just thank you, Samantha, for having me on here, and I thank y'all for listening. And you feel me? Just live life to the fullest, honestly. Let me stop trying to do it.
That's okay. That's fine. So as I always said, right, see the kingdom, all that you wish for will be granted to you. Setbacks, it doesn't define us. It refined us, okay? So use them as stepping stone. Every setback is a comeback for a better you. So just focus on that. My name is Samanta Harmond. Please go and check out my Instagram at stay_in_your_lane_podcast. Follow the school YouTube. You should follow the school YouTube. It's SLAOESSEX, and also on Spotify. And that's where you catch all the latest episode. So as I always said, start unknown, finish unforgettable. Thank you so much.
In your lane.
What we said?
Stay in your lane.
What we said?
Stay in your lane.
What we said?
Stay in your lane.
Woo.
Stay in your lane. Stay
Okay.
in your lane.
Okay.
You don't gotta be ashamed to stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Okay, he was giving us a big rhythm, but I want to say thank you so much for coming on, and I really appreciate it so much. And this episode was so good. What are we gonna call it? Let me know. But for then, I will see you guys.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.